fun for before the weekend comes. But other than that, let's get straight into these topics. So the first topic we want to talk about, this is trending. This is kind of sad. It evolves into a Florida airman who was shot and killed by the police officer, basically because the police officer he went into the wrong apartment. And this happened a couple of days ago. So I'm gonna read the article, and this is from AP articles. So, a police respond to a disturbance call at a Florida apartment complex into the wrong unit and fatally shot a black U.S. Air Force airman who was home alone when they saw he was armed with a gun. An attorney for the man's family said Wednesday. His name was Rogers Forston, age 23. He who was based at a special operation wing at Herbert Field, was in his off-base apartment in Fort Walton Beach in Florida, and this happened. The shooting happened on May 3rd. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, as you already know, when you come to the situation, he's always there, said in the statement that at Forston was a FaceTime call when a woman at the time of the encounter, according to Crump, the woman whom Crump didn't identify said Forston was alone in his apartment when he heard a knock at the door. He asked who was there, but didn't get a response. A few minutes later, Forston heard a louder knock, but didn't see anyone when he looked through the peephole. Crump said, citing the woman's account. The woman said Forston was concerned and wanted to retrieve his gun, which Crump said was legally owned. As Forston walked back through his living room, deputies burst through the door, saw that Forston was armed, and then shot him 6 times. The woman said Forston was on the ground saying, "I can't breathe," after he was shot, um, and later died in the hospital. The deputy involved in the shooting was placed on administrative leave pending for investigation. The woman said Forston wasn't causing a disturbance during their FaceTime call and believed that the deputy must have heard the wrong apartment. Crump's statement said. The circumstances surrounding Rogers' death raised serious questions that determines immediate answers from authorities, especially considering the alarming witnesses' statement that the police entered the wrong apartment at the time. Uh, Crump said we're calling for transparency and an investigation into Rogers' death and immediate release of body cam video to the family. His family and the public deserves to know what happened in the moments leading to the tragedy. We do have a video for you guys to show what happened. Getting more details after that, we're gonna chop it up. Go ahead, Akeem.
And who was shot and killed by deputies are hoping to clear his name tonight. They claim the deputies busted into his apartment there in Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah, the sheriff's office claims they were responding to a disturbance between a man and a woman. Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith is live in the Alert Center tonight. So Marlisa, his family is pleading for some answers.
They are, Luann. Senior Airman Roger Fortson was shot and killed by an Okaloosa County Sheriff's deputy last week. His family is being represented by civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who maintains deputies targeted the wrong apartment and is calling the shooting a, quote, unjustifiable killing. All right, so here's what we know about the situation tonight. Attorney Crump says Fortson was FaceTiming a woman when he heard a knock at the door. When he didn't see anyone through the peephole, that's when he grabbed his gun. He asked who was outside and got no response and saw his peephole was blocked. That's when the attorney says a deputy barged in, saw the gun, and shot Fortson 6 times. He died at a hospital a short time later. Crump maintains Fortson had constitutional rights to have the gun in his home. In a press conference this afternoon, his mother had this message for the sheriff's department.
To the sheriff's department that took my gift, that had so many accolades inside of him. To err is human, and to forgive is divine. If you have a heart, if you have a niece, a nephew, any young person in your life, tell the truth about my son.
In their own press conference about the shooting, Okaloosa County Sheriff Eric Aiden maintains the deputy announced himself twice when they got there, and Fortson acknowledged law enforcement before arriving at the door with the gun in hand.
on the correct door. He did not cover the peephole or otherwise obscure its view in any way.
Aiden did not offer any other comments about the case. The deputy involved is on administrative leave, and we're working to get the body-worn camera footage from the sheriff's office tonight. Both FDLE and the local state attorney's office are investigating the shooting. Live in the Fox 35 Alert Center, I'm Marlisa Goldsmith.
So yeah, there is body cam videos that's shown that the policeman was like actually walking on the door. He was knocking on the door, stepping aside. Step on the side till, the guy opened the Fulton, he opened the door. And while, he was opening the door, the police came, and so he had a handgun, and the Fulton did not raise his hand. I mean, he did not raise the gun. He had his gun on the side, and he had it like this. He had his hand on he had his gun on gun down, and he had his hand like this because he was pointing a gun at it. The police officer was pointing a gun at him, and he was like this, and they shot him 6 times and everything, and they got that community, and you got training, got the community, a lot of our black community riled up of he was the police officer taking the proper steps of just seeing a gun kill and actually tipping the tail man, put the gun down and everything, and for some police officers they react instantly, and you see that he got shot. So yeah, man, track your story, but what y'all think, man? Go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take on the story?
Yeah, my apologies, I'm muted. Yeah, not only that, but shout out to Kendall for being in the building. I see Keisha Nelson's also in the building. It is what it is TV. Hassan, aka Hassan, is also in the building. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys are also watching on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and also kids that always tune in each and every day we go live. We really do greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's sad to say, but it's a tragic story. It happens all the time. And once again, they got Benjamin Crump on the case. Sometimes, to me, do he even win his cases, or he just like to settle? That's the only problem with him. Like it seems like he's not trying to make something happen in the aspect when it comes to the law. It seems like he just try to get in where he could fit in, so he could win, and then there'd be another publicity stunt, and then he automatically disappear. You never hear about him again. That's my only issue with Benjamin Crump. But at the end of the day, it's just a tragic thing we live in a society where, like I stated before in previous podcasts, that we feel unsafe. We can't really go outside anymore. We can't really trust the authorities. Like we can't really trust the people that we literally pay taxes for. It's a sad thing when we live in America and then we dealing with something like that. But the only way things would change is that we as people. When I mean we as people, I mean we as black people. We have to fight, get into our local politicians, and put in laws in place so it can protect us. So it can protect us. That's all I can say. Good afternoon. Blessing abundance to you, Joe Hurdle. Go ahead, I can.
We cover this stuff so many times. Ben Crump is on the television more than usual. This is business as usual. This was a little bit difficult to analyze because a lot of people could say, why did he have a gun at the door? It is his constitutional right. But this is not the first, and it's not going to be the last. I just think that we just need to be more aware, and I don't think there's really anything you can do. All it takes is, like your life is like a roll of dice. Somebody can mistakenly make a phone call and do this. That's happened to me so many times. Stopped, and a situation can turn deadly. So that's why you have to stay prayed up. Because until better police training and better race relations are done, then we understand that. Because we know people are certain act in certain situations towards a certain type of people. And that's really all I could say on that.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, shout out to Mimi. And it didn't show it on our chat, but it's showing out to Kelso's radar. But shout out to Mimi. We see you. Shout out to you, Mimi. We see you. Yeah, man. This is like another tragic story, yo. It just shows that, police, they need, they need proper training. You just, like I said, I don't know if you guys saw the footage. When I saw the footage, when the guy knocking on the door, the police officer knocking on the door and then hiding and everything. And, the thing is like, The guy said, "Who is it?" Respond and everything, but the police didn't respond. I don't know if the police, like I said, I don't know if police know the guy and anything. Maybe more details can come into the story and everything. But yeah, man, it's just seeing that video. It's just hard to see, But the guy opened the door. He had his hand on him. He had the gun on him. Like I said, he's he's from the U.S. Air Force and everything. So when the guy is somebody knock on his door and not say anything, the guy was like, okay, well, I'm not going. I was like, he's going to be suspicious. So the guy had the right to get his gun and see what's up and everything, because somebody's knocking on my door and not saying anything. I don't think somebody's suspicious too. I mean, other than somebody knock on the door, it could be a package come. That's usually when a person, well, here when usually somebody knocking on my door, usually it's somebody delivery or a person knock on the door. It's usually like a Amazon send me a package and everything. But when somebody's knock on the door once, twice, 3 or 4 times, and then hear a louder knock, yeah, I'm gonna be suspicious. The guy got his gun. He wanted to be prepared. Anything go wrong, and he opened the door. He had his gun down. And then once the police came, and he had, like I said, the guy had his hand up, and he shot him anyway. Shot him 6 times. That's very, very tragic and everything. Yeah, but Ben Crump, it's like I said, it's probably gonna be a settlement, because if you look at the the video footage, that's an easy win. So I'm pretty sure that Ben Crump's gonna have that police is gonna send him a lot of money and everything. But yeah, man, it's just another tragic story. Just gotta talk to these politicians of how can we better protect us and everything, because we see this all the time. We talk about this all the time on Chaos Question Radio. We see this stuff on the internet all the time, on social media all the time. What can we do to protect ourselves? It's simple as that. And like I said, these police are needs better training and everything. And I feels like the police that shot him, he was probably been in a career maybe less than between 3 to 5 years, or he's a rookie and everything, because as you can see, he easily saw the gun and he shot him. So, but yeah, man, it's a tragic story.
Shout out to No Chaser in the building, and like Jordan already said, shout out to Mimi too. Hey, Hakeem, you got to try this new energy drink from The Rock. Man. This one right here. I know he don't sponsor us, but man, this is really good. And
I'm still on the shit you introduced me to from years ago.
You already know the Celsius is Zoa. Them boys are good. Ken Dog, this one right here. You already know I got a can waiting for you. Yeah, because Ken Dog, he be loving The Rock drink. This one right here, I ain't gonna lie. It do give you energy. Both of them give you energy. Celsius and Zoa, both of them give you energy. But man, this shit is something else. Especially that flavor you got, Hakeem. That's the good one. That's the watermelon one. This one's great. Cheers. Not that, but also happy birthday for Jabbar today. Jabbar's birthday.
Happy birthday, Jabbar.
Happy birthday,
Jabbar's not in the chat, but I know he probably listening in. Happy birthday to Jabbar. You know what I'm saying? That man getting old out here. Don't tell him I said that. Even though I know he's listening in, he gonna be like, "Yo, what you said?" But yeah, he getting old out here. But shout out to him. But yeah, the whole thing, to me, it's like, what more can you do? All you gonna do is somebody get when a black person get harmed, they just win civil court. That's it. But is that truly justice? I think not. That's on my take on that. It's just a sad thing, man. Sad. I don't know. I can't hear any final thoughts as we move on. Cause this is Rapid Friday. You know how we be moving fast.
Yeah, no. That's all I say. You know my stance on this, man. This gonna keep happening. This is gonna keep happening until, like you said, we vote on the local level and we get the right sheriff in there to make sure that these guys don't hastily go to there. 6 shots in less than a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. There it is. All right, people. Like I said, it's Rapid Fire. Let's go on to the next topic. So this video kind of was trending again, and this is go about you know how we also about 50-50 relationships, splitting down the middle and everything. And the Louis Farrakhan, this is probably maybe a couple years old, but he talks about his view about 50-50 relationships from Minister Louis Farrakhan. So go ahead, Hakeem, play the video, and after that we're gonna chop it up.
in this world like working women, because you don't want to work. Well, you know, it takes two of us. Oh, shut up. Damn it, the only reason it takes two is because you want to live beyond your means. Some of you know your woman is pregnant and you push her out. You got to go to work, girl. But what the hell are you for? Your job, after you make her pregnant, is to work your behind off so she can rear your child. Well, today's economics doesn't allow that. Wrong. If you want to work for McDonald's, that won't allow it. But if you want to use your creative juices to create something that will bring money into your house, it is unlimited what you can do. And I'm not talking about selling drugs or pimping. Men in this world like working women. Well, you know.
Oh, Jordan, hold on. He want to drop in, Hakeem.
All right, hey, for him, anything.
Anything.
Yeah,
More than
you want to
welcome,
drop in? You want to drop in?
Yeah, and shout out to Blaze. He's a new panel. Shout out to you. He said, just Jay put me on. So he stopped by for a bit. So, hey, man, we appreciate you, man.
Where the link at?
Hopefully, like you watch us, if you enjoy us, and have a little fun and everything. But yeah, Joe heard of Hakeem's gonna send you a link, okay, so you can jump on and everything. Right now.
He's right rapid speed.
Right now. Yeah.
But go ahead, Hakeem. What's your take on what Louis Farrakhan was saying about 50-50 relationship, basically getting on the man out here in America?
Islam, NOI.
Y'all heard my stance on this.
What's good, Eric Brown?
Shout out Eric Brown, my brother from another mother. Y'all heard my stance on this, and I'm going to stand firm to this. I grew up in a 2-parent household where my dad provided. When you with a woman, she's already giving 50%. Some guys don't think about it, and it's not financial. It's a lot. I don't want my woman to work. You know what I mean? That's always been my dream. I want to have a household where my woman doesn't work because she's going to do more than what I have to do. So the whole 50-50 financial situation, and this is why I say if you can't afford it, just don't date. Get somebody that's on your level. You know what I mean? But I currently agree with Minister Farrakhan.
Joe don't hurt him.
Joe don't hurt him.
Is in the well, he saw
Hold on, brothers. I'm trying to show you something real quick. Let me get my camera working. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
He saw Minister Farrakhan. He said, "Yo, drop the link." I would say Minister Farrakhan. I'm not gonna lie. He made some good points. I'm not gonna lie. He made some good points. The reason why both of y'all working so hard because you living beyond your means, and it's funny because Dave Ramsey, because I watch Dave Ramsey a lot. He always preached that. He said the reason why y'all always in debt is because you always doing something. You always living beyond your means. You in a house that you cannot afford. You buying cars you cannot afford. You trying to live this lifestyle that you just cannot afford. Now I remember I was having a conversation with somebody, but everybody say, "Ronnie, you being delusional." I say some people can live off 60, 70, or 80K a year. If they know how to budget their checkbook right.
100%. That being 60K is rich in America.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Most people don't make 20K, 25K. Some people make $12,000 a year, and they still make it happen.
Yeah, but is that we want to live beyond our? Oh damn! I think he's gonna come back. It's just that we want to live beyond our means, and not only that, but he also stated something true, which I never understand too. Your wife is pregnant, you having her work. That's not good. That's how you stress out the baby, and I think that's why you see a lot of cases where there's a lot of women having miscarriage because they are working where they should be home resting, getting the vitamins, getting the nutrients they need, and the man is supposed to be out there in the work field while your wife is getting ready to give birth. But we live in a society there where everybody want to live that pretty much luxury lifestyle, and that's the problem. Go ahead, Joe. Don't hurt him. Go right ahead. I don't know if he can hear us. Can you hear us?
Joe, can you hear us?
I'll go since he's
Yeah,
still getting
go. Get
he's
ready.
still getting himself situated. But yeah, for me, yeah, I can't disagree with Louis Farrakhan saying he's 100% right. You know, especially down here in these major cities, Miami, New York, Houston, Dallas, LA. You know, people like to see the Jersey's things. They want to live the Jersey's lifestyle. If you want to do that, get a job that get you a job that could afford you to do that and everything. But if you feel like you can live at the luxurious lifestyle with 50K or 60K a year and everything, that is not going to work whatsoever, yo. And not just like, I mean, for me, you know, I've been married for 4 years, been in a relationship for a long term and everything. You know, I lived in Miami and I live in LA. You know, me and my wife, we make a good living, but the thing is, we do not live beyond our means. Where we get our groceries at, where we get our clothes at, what type of car we drive. You know, I feel like, you know, or apartment where we get and everything. I feel like, you know, as long as we can afford it or push it and everything, we can really, really do that. And like I said, when my wife was pregnant and everything, she didn't work a lot. All she did was, you know, really, watch, did her roadside business, which really must stay at home and everything. And and I made sure I take care of majority of the bills. You know, make sure I put food in the house and everything till my wife gets right and everything. So, and I enjoy doing that. You know, really, really doing everything. But yeah, man, I definitely agree with Louis Farrakhan was saying, financially, look at your checkbook. If you want to get that luxury lifestyle, get a right job that will probably do that, and work hard and everything. I know people, men and women in their 20s, they see luxurious things, but you can't afford luxurious things. Usually you don't get those things so you get in your 40s and 50s and everything. That's how that works and everything. You like I say, you build your finances up to a certain age, you can do that. That's why when you work, when you work from somewhere, you don't get the money when you're in the 20s and 30s and everything. You're supposed, when you work at, you have a career, you work for to save your money, build a 401k or get an IRA, build that for 25, 30 years and everything. If you know how, if you're really good with finances, it can take you 20 years, but that's if you're really, really good with your finances. And once you build that, when you get your upper 40s, late 40s, 50s and 60s, you can get some luxurious thing. You can travel around the world. That's why I remember when I was young, um, when I see people talk about, when I retire, when I see people retiring at 50 and 60, they instantly say, okay, I'm gonna go to Europe, I'm gonna go to South America, I'm gonna go to Africa, I'm gonna go on a cruise and everything. I really enjoy myself because they save amount of money to do these things, And the thing is like if you work somewhere for 25, 30 years and you save your money right, if you keep or put a little extra money here and there, a lot of people don't know you can retire as a millionaire. A lot of people don't know that. But the thing is, in our society, we want the money real quick, or we want to do the stuff that the luxurious thing we see. We want it right now. I just feel like people is very, very impatient. And they just want things now. Just no, be patient, build your money up, make sure everything's taken care of, and so later on in your years, you can enjoy these things. It's simple as that. It's going on. It's kind of like the American dream. It's going on for a long time.
That one when it's good when you have an understanding woman. An understanding woman understands when a man is trying to do things the right way. She's not gonna pressure him to do things that she know is gonna be out of his element. Most of the time, we dealing with women that's gonna push us out of our element, and that's the issue we're having because we're like, I gotta get this Ferrari because if I don't get this Ferrari, I'm not gonna get the bad chick down the street. That's cool. The bad chick down the street ain't for you. That's the thing you gotta understand. That. Go ahead, King.
No, you perfectly said this, and it goes into what this guy say, Blaze McCoy. It depends honestly on the cost of living, varies from place to place. McCoy, Houston, New York City, Miami, Los Angeles are the most expensive cities, and a lot of people are living below the poverty line. You can't tell because you won't know, and a lot of people are probably even happier with that. Keisha Nelson, I spoke to her the other day and she asked me a question, what was the happiest time in my life? And I told her when I was a kid living on 35th Street. It was a 2-bedroom apartment. We stayed in a duplex, 2 bedrooms, 3 rooms, 2 rooms. Me, my brother, and my dad in one room. My sister and my mom in another room. I always ate, had clean clothes. I had bikes. I had fun. I don't know what poverty looks like. I didn't know if I don't know if you call that being poor, but it was the most funnest time I've ever had. I never was alone. I always had what I want. Now, people perception of wealth and how you live depends on an individual. When you go to school, people project their insecurities. Oh, you don't got fancy sneakers. You don't got Jordans. You don't got this and you got that. Not everybody's like that.
And the thing is, Hakeem, look where you live at. That's the thing I be thinking about. You live where I live at. What the hell are you talking about? Right?
Yeah. Congratulations on Sherry Bryan.
So congratulations. Oh,
yeah, because she won. Yeah, she won that big award.
She won that big award, baby.
Congrats. Yeah.
Sherry, you know, you the example of
a what? Like a
of a wife. You know, I want to be careful because she is somebody's woman. I want to be.
Yeah, exactly. Gorilla. You know he's watching, so you can't be sweet talking.
I got to be careful now. But I've had conversations with her. And you deserve more than that. You're very selfless. You're very family oriented. You're not vain and materialistic. And I could think that she's the type of woman what you did was just Ronnie, what you were saying?
Yeah, Louis Farrakhan, yeah.
Yeah. No, what you just recently just said, an understanding woman.
Yes.
And she exhibits that as far as meeting somebody. And she had been with people who didn't have no money, and that wasn't it. They just made it do. And I think that's the thing. You can make life happen no matter where you at, and it is all depends on how you go about it.
Shout out to the lovely Black Beauty that's also in the building. Whoa! He's geared up. That's all he wanted to show that he was geared up. He got the gear. Joe don't hurt him. He went right back into the clouds. He just want to show he's geared up.
Yeah, listen. Oh shit! I can't. Listen, I'm in hype. I done clipped the nigga. Listen.
I think that everybody. Hold on. I think that everybody, whoever joins your wonderful panel, should be rocking the merch. That's what I think. If they really for the people, they should be rocking the shit.
Dorchester to the death of me. That's what we rocking.
He rocking the merch. He rocking the merch.
And I gotta tell people, yo, you gotta check out the different colors, man. You can't be rocking on just black.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to tell him. I told Hakeem I'm spinning the bag. Wait, Hakeem is coming. Hakeem.
I got a couple all the colors, man.
No. Man, listen. I feel like a fat kid at the candy store now.
Hey, Joe, they say, are you a white man? Are you a white man or you a black man? They try to figure it out.
Who?
Shiesty Bomb.
Why can't I just be a man?
That's it. The fact that she even asked that doesn't make sense. Now, I need you to cam up now, Shiesty Bum. Are you a white man, Shiesty Bum?
Damn.
I never heard that. Why would you even say that?
Damn.
Are you a white man? Now I'm starting to think that now.
Hey, Joe, you made Hakeem cry. I've been married. I've been married to a wonderful black woman for 17 years.
Praise
My
the
kids
Lord.
are mixed, Puerto Rican and black, but we all under the same umbrella, man. They treat us all the same.
Sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, big dog. But Joe.
Joe. Yeah, go
you may have hold on, God, Hakeem go. Joe, you know you're gonna make Hakeem cry, right? In the back,
right? I'm already like I can't listen, I'm lost for words. But listen, brother, I love you for your support, and you just even, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know, man. This is like a dream that's out of a sky, and to see somebody support, that's what I say. That would matter to me. You would matter to me. You made my day.
If you a real supporter and you for the culture, you gotta rock the culture.
Yes.
I'm tired of these other people who pretend. You know what I'm saying?
No. You standing on business.
Nah, the moment that you say, yo, brother Jordan's having a baby, we all got together and we all blessed them to make sure to welcome that baby. So if you really for it, then you really for it.
Dad, I love the show.
Right?
Okay. If
No,
it's I love
no,
the show.
I'm not white.
No,
I'm not white.
no. Listen, Joe, you don't gotta answer people who won't show their faces. You don't gotta answer people who hide in the clouds. He's standing on business. You know what I mean?
That's another word. Joe, she trying to flirt. That's what she tried to say. That's what
Yeah.
you trying to figure out. She tried to flirt.
No. Yes, I am pissed. You just insult me.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm for real. Why would you ask the man if he's? I don't care what that didn't. I didn't even ask. Like, why would you even ask a question like that?
No, she's just joking.
I know she's joking, but I'm just saying this is not the time for joking. And the man coming here support me every single day.
I came too thirsty.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
No, but
I'm hot too. I'm actually hot. It's hot in here, so that doesn't help.
Okay.
That doesn't help. That doesn't help either. Too. My AC not pumping hard. It's like damn near 100 degrees here.
No, Miami's no. That was Miami weather. Joe and Jordan already he lived in Miami before. It's like the AC's piping, but it's still hot, and it's like at a low temperature. That's the craziest thing in the world. But it's Miami, tropical. No, but Joe, what's your thoughts on Minister Farrakhan when he was talking about the 50-50 relationship? Because I know you know about the NOI, and I know you Muslim. So I was like, yo, what's your thoughts about that? Like, have men really truly dropped the ball by allowing their women to work? Go right ahead.
You know, that's an interesting topic, Brother Ron, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Mm-hmm. As being a Muslim brother, to be honest with you, I was always taught to lead, always taught to be the man of the family, always taught to be the supporter, and also taught to be the person that's basically trying to make the decisions for the whole community and our family. But in nowadays, the culture has changed, man. The type of situations where you need to actually have dual incomes just to survive, I can see how people are trying to become and get a partnership between their partners together.
His signal. Yeah. Hold on. He's gonna come back.
Yeah, he'll come back. But yeah, he was rolling.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you was hitting it.
Yeah, he was hitting.
There you go, Joe.
I know I'm breaking up, but I'm just trying.
Yeah, go ahead.
Times have changed, Brother Ron. Times have changed, man. I think that you need to have that partnership between both parties to actually survive in this day and age. So I have no problem if a partner and a woman is actually bringing enough income to the household so y'all can have that castle that y'all wishing for.
No, he's telling the truth. No, and I agree with you 100%. If financially you can stand it, most definitely. But if you can't, we do have to work together now. So I agree with you 100%. Unless everybody work towards a plan and willing to live under a certain amount of money, I think that's where the main issue comes. A lot of people who willing to live simple when the other partner wants to live high.
Okay, prime example, because people always complain that the groceries are expensive, right? People keep forgetting there's coupons.
And
there's coupons. There's apps where they bring the price down. Go ahead, Jordan, because Jordan's really good at that.
I was gonna say there's apps, there's receipt. I'm gonna show y'all right now. There's a receipt app that I use all the time called Receipt Hog, and I take pictures of the receipts, and I get coins. You know about it, Ronnie? I've been doing that since I was in Miami.
Since he was in Miami.
I got like what? Right here. Got like so much coins and everything. So I take so much receipts, and then after that, I can turn it into cash.
You see?
Simple. Take pictures of receipts. There's plenty of options on your phone that you could save up your money by taking pictures of receipts, upload them, get coins, and then it turns into dollars. It's a lot, Ronnie, you can do.
And not only that, but if you like to go to your favorite restaurant, because some people like to go to Popeyes, there's coupon for that. Some people like to go to McDonald's, there's coupon from that. Some people like to eat from Grubhub. There's coupon. I'm saying there's stuff that we can do so we can save more money. But the problem is a lot of us not utilizing those tools, and we're going again and spending all this type of money, and they're like, "Oh, why McDonald's so expensive, bro?" If you go on the app, sometimes it be like you save a lot of money. You save a lot of money.
I know, like
I've been hearing about that.
I was saying on Wendy's every Wednesday, if you go on the app, you get free chicken nuggets for the rest of the year. Simple as that.
Shout outs to Ashton, but what I want to say is When you find the right woman and y'all both align with the same vision, she's not going to want all these things if y'all on the same mindset. And I think that's what it is. A lot of women have this idea they think they can live at this certain price point when you can really live wherever. It's just being on the same mindset. This is why it's important to vet well, find your queen, and understand you and her are on the same page where you're not trying to dominate her because you make more money, and she's not trying to emasculate you because she makes more money. And y'all come together as a partnership, but still understanding that she wants you to lead, and there's certain parts that you're going to let her take the hand. And that's what it's all about. This is the beautiful thing about marriage. Where you lack, she meets. Where she lack, you meet. And it just works together. And there's no need to that. But we can make this thing happen.
That being said, Jordan, moving along. Go right ahead.
All right, we're gonna jump to this next topic. This was trending, and I don't know if somebody sent this to us, but this is it's for some people. They're gonna be like, "What the hell's going wrong with this dude?" So I don't know you guys who used to watch Blackie Chicago, but one of the cast members, Ford, he went viral because he was walking. He had a leash on. A woman was walking him like a dog, man.
Oh, that one was me because it was in Miami and I missed it.
Okay,
it was like,
okay.
well, like at the beach. I was like, crap.
So yeah. So, but yeah, man, yeah, he has, and the thing is, it's like he's a lot of people. He's a kinky guy, so there was stuff that he did on the show that had people turn their head sideways like this, like what the hell's wrong with this dude and everything. Well, that being said, we do have a clip. We do have the clip, Hakeem, of him walking on 4 legs like he's a dog.
Look at Hakeem, he's shaking his head.
Go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip.
Degradation at its finest.
I'm gonna explain it. Go ahead.
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
Is that a duck?
I don't know. Yo, only in Miami, bro, you see shit like this. What the fuck? Yo, look at that. I thought I was tripping. Yo,
no,
what
real.
the
That's
fuck?
real. It's a lifestyle. But go ahead. Okay, I can explain it. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, this is what he do, man. And I mean, there was some, like I said, there was some stuff that he did back on the show on Blackie Chicago that he did similar stuff like this and had people had a head to a song. It's like, what is wrong? What is wrong with this dude and everything? Kendall said, "Come on, man, the streets are dirty." That's a fact, yo. It is. But go ahead, Ronnie, man. You send it, man. So what's your take?
Oh no, but it's a lifestyle, and I missed it because it was in Miami. Hakeem was in Miami. Jordan was in South Beach, and we missed it. But God, no, we missed it. But it's a lifestyle. Some people have some people have it's a lifestyle called BDSM, and also is another lifestyle called dungeon, where sometimes the woman would do certain things that a man would like it because it turns him on sexually. But the problem is with that is it's very humiliating, like stuff like that you would see, like because you got to keep it in mind. Remember, they already kind of got like a bad stigma when it comes to black men, like black man's a dog. So now you walking him like a dog, and like in the public. I understand you do that in closed doors; it makes more sense. But in his case, he don't get turned on unless he does it for the public. If you catch my drift. So that's why I say it's more of like a sexual lifestyle. There's a lot of men that do it, but they do it undercover. They won't do it in the open. A lot of rich men. But for him to do it in public, I find it to be very humiliating because, most of the time you keep that in the back. That's what he likes. And a lot of people, if you read the comment, a lot of people was upset about it. No, because that I'm saying it's very humiliating because black men already have a certain type of stigma about us, and then for him to do that, it makes him like, wow, do they really think us like that? And not only that, mind you, it's not a black woman that's walking them; it's a white woman. Go right ahead, I can.
In the black community, we need to really be careful on how we present ourselves in the public. They already have a negative opinion about us, and when you do things, it's adding gas to a fire. I hope he doesn't have children. This is on the internet forever. I don't know if he's doing this for clicks or baits. I take my reputation seriously. This is why you can Google me. You're not going to find nothing questionable, because I got to make sure that I'm around these guys. I got to make sure I'm an upstanding citizen. And I got my dad to worry about and my mom to worry about. And we're our island people. We're very prideful. Our last name means everything to us. Our image means everything to us. The way we present ourselves means everything. So this means that he doesn't care about his last name. That's basically what it is. He said, a grown man role playing Beethoven is crazy. You right, Blaze.
Shout out
You
to the
right.
lovely Natasha Vincent for being in the chat. The mom mother is here. The mom father already here. That's Kendall. But the mom mother is here. Welcome. No, but it's true. But remember, like I say, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Normally that's behind the scene. For him to do it publicly, that means, because remember, it's like master and slave, pretty much what it is. Master and slave. So he's the slave and she's the master. For people that understand that lifestyle, understand where I'm coming from. But go ahead, Jordan. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I know, Flora, he has his kiki ways, and there are some black men who are kinky, who like to okay, kiki pluck that's totally fine. But to see that man, I don't know. I know he's tall, so he's like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". See a big
he's tall.
man.
Yeah, he's tall. Yeah, he's tall.
See a 6'2", 6'3" black man walking on 4 legs. That's just so abnormal to look at, man. It's just, especially us looking like that. It's just like, yo, why? Like, turn your head. Like, why would you do that? Because, like I said, a lot of people's looking at that now. It went viral, and now they're gonna see black men looking at it differently, especially a big black one. I'm saying, especially some white women say, we can do this. Oh, let me see if I can find me a big.
You see, Natasha, but look, Jordan, Natasha just said it. You see, BDS, like people that understand that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
She even mentioned, BDSM conversation, because they know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, somebody live that lifestyle. But like I said before, if you want to do that, man, you do it on in your own, not your own time, but in your own private timing, which is in your house, in your apartment, or something like that. Yeah, but to see you walking around on your 4 legs, a big black man walking on your 4 legs like that, because we know it's you. Because like I said, we saw you in the past on the show. They like to do kinky stuff like this and everything. And like I said, and also we saw the picture. He took that picture of him in the cage like 3 or 4 years ago. So he like I said, they just saying to me like he likes being like a dog and everything. I don't know, that's his alter ego, whatever, but I understand the lifestyle. But just to put it out publicly and we know who you are, it's crazy, and it's embarrassment to black men. That's all I gotta say on that.
Joe,
Brother
what's your
Ron, let
thoughts
me
on
ask you one thing.
it?
If that woman was not looking like that, she was a skinny white woman, will he be doing the same thing?
Ooh, good question.
Because let me tell you, to degrade that man and to embarrass that man like that and to walk around like that, I doubt that he would do it for a skinny white woman, man. I think that woman, that's the only reason why he's doing it, man.
No, because remember, when it comes to that lifestyle, it's mostly with men that is curious about like certain things. They'll do it, But I would say it wasn't no outcry for it because Miami is a city where people do stuff like that all the time. Hakeem can tell you that, and Jordan can tell you that.
Yeah.
There's clubs that I would say they do it behind the scenes. I would say normally they won't do it in the open because a lot of people that do it are like rich people, wealthy people, people that have high careers. They do it behind the scene. But for him to do it in the open, that means he really, his mind, like Jordan said, like he's into attention seeking. But even if it's a skinny white woman, they'll still do it. But my thing is, I was thinking while Jordan was talking, let's say it was a black woman. Let's say it was in the other way, and it was a black woman on her knees and a white man do it. I think it would have been an outcry. Jordan and Hakeem. I think they would have flipped.
No, definitely. But not only that, though, look where he did it. Like you say, it was in Miami Beach is a very diverse place.
Correct.
It's all type of culture. So I don't see they didn't say nothing. But if he did that in the hood, somebody would have said something.
Yeah.
Somebody would have approached that and stopped him and say, "Hey man, what you doing over here, bro? I got my kids out here."
Yeah. That is
like,
correct.
My kids is watching. Like this is why we can't look at the hood like no, you're gonna get checked for doing certain things. It's already enough bad stuff, but he did that in a predominantly place where people are gonna say, "Oh, is this Look who's doing it there.
Yes,
You know what I
normal.
mean? It's normal, but we have to protect our image as men.
Yes.
We have to. Everybody's watching us. That right there, he doesn't care about how it's going to affect his kids because he has children. He has children. And he's out there looking like that, being degraded and allowing that. And then this is what I don't like about this on the internet. Art imitates life. How many other people you think going to follow behind this? How many?
Good
Think about
point.
that. Joe, how many times we seen one thing happen and then we got copycats?
That's true. It's gonna be everywhere. Yeah, fact. I agree. But that's what. Remember, we live in dangerous times, sad times, and this is one of the reasons why they call it dangerous and sad times because stuff like this.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, he said he lost the second he put the leash on. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but remember they do that privately, but not in the open. Like I say, nah.
I would never even do that to my wife behind closed doors. That's
You
not
know.
even, you know what I mean? Like that. I don't know, man. That's just on some other stuff. Yeah.
No, but some women like it. Some women like to be tied up. Some women like to use rope. Some women like to use belts. Some women like to use whips. It's okay. Whatever you do in your vicinity, your sanctuary, is what you do. I'm not going to judge you for that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
to me, when you do it in the open, that's what I have a problem with. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I remember the scene on next Friday when Day he got fired from his job and he went up to this room to see his daddy and opening the door, and his daddy, they was into all that type of stuff and everything. So like I said, it was a funny scene because he got his ass whooped after when he got fired. But anyways, like I said, stuff like that you do your privately and everything. I know there are some marriages or relationship when they get in their 40s and 50s, they like to experience stuff, doing stuff like that, which is totally fine. And just keep it personal. But stuff like this, what Forrest doing, nah, man, it's a bad look for black men in general. Period.
No chaser. What I mean, they do it normally. They like do it in a private room, like not in the open, in the private. Normally, if you see them doing it in the out, it's normally like South Beach. Like if you go to South Beach, you normally see all the crazy. Joe, you ever been to South Beach? If you ever come to Miami, if you ever been to South Beach, you'll see like they normally do. Like I won't tell you bring your kids there. I won't tell nobody bring their kids to South Beach. Just don't, because it's a whole nother. I can't even join to tell you it's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
If you do it, bring them in the morning time. It's safe in the morning.
But not in the afternoon and the evening.
Not in the afternoon or
crazy,
daytime. Go in the morning time. That's all I can say about that.
The freaks do come out at night in South Beach
Yes, they do.
at night. They do. So I won't think that's a family place to bring your kids. I think you might want to bring your kids to like Key Biscayne, where there's very, very calm, nice beaches, the more family area. But South Beach, no. Not for the kids, no, I don't think so. So Joe, you ever come to Miami? Me and Hakeem and Joy will show you the ropes.
Brother Ron, I'll be honest with you. I partied in Miami in the early 2000s, man. I know.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I had to vacation in Key Biscayne with the wife.
Exactly, yeah. So it is what it is. But go ahead, Jordan, do you think?
All right, on to the next topic. All right, so this a lot of people ain't gonna like this, but I know one person in chat is gonna love this. She's gonna be smiling. That's Shashi Bond. So this video went viral of how a baby mother was being extremely petty to his to his baby father. I ain't gonna say anything else, but we're just gonna play the video. After that, we're gonna chop it up.
My baby father for child support today, even though he takes care of his daughter. I also have a restrainer out on him just to be petty. I try my hardest to keep him from his child because he has a new bitch. And this new chick has the nerve to have a connection with my daughter. And she actually love her. I hate her. I can't have a conversation for the life of me because I'm not over him. But for some reason, I demand respect because I'm the baby mother. Am I wrong?
You see the craziness, Joe? You see the craziness of some of these women? But go ahead, Akeem.
What? She already said what she said. She already asked you the question. Was she wrong? Go ahead, Akeem.
She's 100% wrong when you have an active father in there. This is just creating chaos because she's still hurt. The fact that, and a lot of women need to understand, the biggest sometimes breakup is when you're trying to control a man instead of working with him. You see what I'm saying? It's the same way where you're trying to control a woman instead of working with her. And her doing this is she know that she can't control no other aspect of his life but the kids. Men love their children, and we're willing to sacrifice everything for that. So for her to weaponize that, it's hurtful when kids really need their fathers. And this is why we say that connection that we need between men and women needs to be fixed in our community. There's a lot of division going on, and for her to think this is cool, she had to heard this from someone else. Or did this? The relationship doesn't work no more. Doesn't mean you stop the relationship with the kids.
No, but I know it's a play, but I'm being honest. There's a guy who actually do watch the show, and I know him in real life. He went through that. Hakeem and Jordan. He went to, and Jordan heard him. He went through that. Like the woman was being so spiteful for him. She put him on child support so he won't get nothing. Like she made him go through hell. I was trying to bring him on the show so we could interview him because I was so curious. I was like, bro, like as a man, he said he was trying to beat it, and then every time, like for example, he would try to get a house, the Florida state would stop him from getting a house because they were like, oh, because you owe back child support, so you can't get a house. And he's moving back. Now he live back home with his parents because the woman was so spiteful, trying to control him and stuff like that. It's sad. Go ahead, Jordan.
You was just talking about that last story, man, and how many people are going to emulate that brother walking around with a leash. Imagine how many sisters are going to be emulating that woman talking about as a come up to make a man suffer, to make a man lose opportunities to spend time with his child. You know how bad, that does, man? And the thing about it is there's nothing strong as having a strong father figure. And for her to take that away and then be surprised years later when her child is not being receptive with her, that's the type of stuff that you got to really think about, thinking that it's okay to be doing that type of stuff.
Oh, there you go. He's delayed.
Go right ahead. We hearing you.
I think he was done. You done, Joe? Because he was delayed.
I think he's still delayed right now. But I'm gonna go. He's still kind of delayed. For me, man, I just find her as being goofy and she's doing goofy things and she needs some help. You just say you got a man, he's there in your life. He's there, paying for the child. And then you want to put on a child support just to be extremely petty. And then he got a girl, you want to be super extremely petty because he's done with you. If he's done with you, he's done with you. Simple as that. The relationship didn't work out. You just gotta move on. Just like he moved on, you gotta move on as well. But just to put this man on child support, then you gotta add a big old attitude that he finds somebody else. And the thing is, it's like it should be working out because your baby father's girlfriend likes your child.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time, I don't want to say most of the time, but sometimes, a lot of women won't deal with a man with one child. Sometimes and everything because of baby mama drama or what he's going through right now because of this. Usually, like I said, women don't like to deal with baby fathers because they got baby mama issues, which he's in right now and everything. But just for him to find somebody that likes your child, ma'am, and you still bringing up problems, ma'am, that just tells me you're just one big old problem, ma'am, and you need some help. You need some therapy because it's just so wrong that you put your baby your child like that and your baby father child like that. It just shows that and it shows chaos right there. It's just very, very chaotic. And it happens a lot in here in America. I know I have a friend. It's similar to this, kind of similar. It has a similar situation of he has 2 kids with a chick. And, it didn't work out. Now she was kind of being spiteful and, putting him on child support. And he lives in a totally different state. And like I said, he wants to be there, but he wants to, say, hey, bring the kids for me for like a weekend or a week or so. And she just like, I don't feel like it's right and everything. So for right now, he has to wait until, the child gets older, until he's done paying child support and everything. And hopefully he can get back into the child's life and also he has another kid too by a different woman, and he's still cool with that and everything. And I mean, he's doing good and everything. He's doing good with that, with his girlfriend, the child he has right now and everything, because he feels like his first baby mother with the 2 kids, he just feels like he took their kids away from them. you know, and he couldn't feel like he could have been, and you know, him having you know, his third child right now, he feel like, you know, I can start over and be the father that I want to be, and it's sad that he couldn't be a father to his 2 kids because of the baby mother put in a situation that he won't let him see the kids and everything. So it has
No, but John, let me ask you a question. Did he take her to court or no? He just said
yeah,
forget it.
yeah, no, he
And
did.
still,
And the thing in Michigan law is they kind of lean towards mothers than they do fathers.
same as
Michigan law,
Florida.
Michigan law, they probably have one of the strictest child laws in America.
Wow.
Yeah, Michigan law is rough up there. It's rough, but like I say, he did try. But you know, with Michigan laws, when it comes to the child, they lean towards the mother, unless she's, you know, on drugs, heavy on drugs, which she's just very psychotic and she needs some mental help.
Shout out to Ashton Williams, the founder, the creator of the Shiesty Avengers. Of course, right after we're done, when we're done going live, guys, the after party's over there on Ashton channel. We be over there kicking it. Joe sometimes be over there. You know Hakeem, he loves it over there. I don't know. Hakeem, why you always
2
over there?
o'clock in the
Hakeem's
morning.
always over there.
2 o'clock in the
Even
morning.
Joe know like
2
2 o'clock in the
o'clock.
morning. Hakeem
2
be
o'clock
like
in the
sleeping
morning.
on the panel.
Hey,
I'm texting Hakeem like,
hey,
Hakeem, get off the
The
panel,
real
man. Go
Hakeem
to
come out.
bed.
hey, the stuff I can't say on here. I'll be out.
He be holding it in. He
I
say,
find out
yo,
a lot
I'm
about
going
Brother
over there in the
Hakeem at 2
Shiesty.
o'clock in the morning.
Hey,
Shout out to DJ Charm for being in the building. He's in the building. Happy Friday. Hey, that's just, hey, but shout out to Ashton, man. He doing a good job over there. He doing good work. But Ashton just be making me laugh, man. He be making me laugh because he be just be laughing. I be like laughing at work. But go ahead. No, but it's sad. It's sad. I'm telling you, the thing with man, even though they say man created these laws, okay, if man created these laws, we have to be the same man that can change the law. Let the law work for man and woman. Let's find a balance somewhere. Because if you just give everything to the woman, that's bad, man. Especially in Michigan, you can't even see your own kid, bruh. It's a sad. I'm telling you,
And it's so bad. It's so bad with these laws. I found this out yesterday. If you cheat on if you cheat on like on your spouse, you can go to jail for that.
Really?
No BS. It's like I say, if you cheat on your spouse, man or woman, it's a law. You can go to jail for that.
No, but why haven't she lying though? Let's say
no, not. I'm talking about for the woman or the man. Either or.
Man. But let's say the either or is lying though. But how would they like? They be like, cause right now I go to Google right now and I can edit a text. Be like, oh, you cheated on me. How would they find out?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess you got to fight for it. You got to get a good lawyer and everything. But yeah, I don't know the intents of that, Ronnie. But I know that if you cheat on your spouse, you can go to jail. Crazy.
Brownie Ellie say it is true. Shout out to Brownie. She's in the building. She said it is true.
Yep.
Adultery is illegal. Look, Hakeem looks scared. Hakeem, you scared?
Yeah, that's true. See,
hey, listen.
I read that in Michigan. I ain't lying.
Listen.
Hey, Joe, Hakeem looks scared.
Listen, I never cheated on anybody in my whole life. I'm a certified lover boy.
No, but Hakeem, you know, cheat mean you don't have to do physically. You could be, like, say you at the bar, you hanging out with your homeboy. Let's say you're hanging out with me. A couple of women approach us. Your wife will be like, he cheated on me. You going to jail.
That's not cheating. That's not cheating. Somebody can flirt, but as long as you don't cross those lines, that's the thing. I've never crossed those lines.
No, but you know, flirting is cheating though. You know that, right? When you flirting is cheating.
I get that. You said flirting is cheating?
Yes.
That's not cheating, man.
Yes, it is.
No, cheating is when you like putting your mouth on somebody. Y'all go to the boom boom room, like and stuff like that. Like I haven't done none of that. You know what I mean?
Because flirting mean you attracted to the other woman. That cheating, you're supposed to be attracted to one woman, your wife.
No, you could be attracted as long as you respect the covenant and you don't cross those lines.
I think you can flirt. I said if you do some type of business, you can flirt, but not. I said you could how can I say this? You could intend to flirt, but if your feelings is not there, or you can find some, you might doing it, maybe try to get something for that person. It's like you could unintentional flirt. That's if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Like Joe, Jordan, you married. Let's say your wife cheated. No, I'm not saying she cheated, but let me say, let's say for example, you find out. I'm gonna phrase it. Let's say you see your wife flirting with a man. You tell me that's not cheating. If you walk up and say, "What you doing?"
It depends on what she says, because it's like, she has male friends too, and if she gets, I don't know. It depends on how she says it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And be like, okay, he had broad shoulders. I like his shoulder. I like the way he positions.
That's
his
not
shoulder.
cheating.
Oh my God, I can't.
I would consider. Him like. It's just a touch. It's not like a sensual touch that she's doing like that and everything. She's doing this for like 5 to 6, 7 minutes. What the hell are you rubbing his shoulder for 5 to 6 minutes for? Doing like a second or two like this, okay, or like this, okay. But if you're doing like 6, 7, 8 minutes, why are you doing it? Why are you giving this man a massage for?
Now, I am going to tell you what I consider cheating is. Even if I'm with a girl and she doesn't sleep or touch him, but if she tells something personal that not nobody's supposed to know, then I would consider that cheating.
Hold on, I can't wait a minute. Monique is in the building. Part of the Shicey Avengers.
Pretty brown, driving me wild.
Okay, Joe. Let's say it's a Joe, because Joe is married too. Joe, let's say same scenario. Let's say if you see your wife with a guy and she's rubbing his shoulder. Because remember, that's a flirt. Flirt comes in different forms. It don't have to be. And she rubbing and say, "Hey, I like the way his shoulder is." I want to know, Joe, we see that
brother,
as cheating.
I'm gonna tell you something. If my wife is rubbing on somebody's arm, it's gonna be a problem, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's just a problem. What I'll tell you is that you can give compliments. You can say to the fairer other sex, yeah, you can see because you're human. Everybody's human. They can give compliments, but it's just like what Joe said is the intent. If the intent isn't a sexual.
Hold on, he's breaking up. Hold on, give him a second. Joe, don't lose your point. Just go right back.
Don't lose it.
Yeah.
Don't lose it.
He'll be right back.
Hold on, give him a second. Hold on, he coming right back. But I told you, Hakeem. I told you that some people will see that as cheating.
Mm-hmm.
They call it emotionally cheating.
Yeah, which is.
And look, Hakeem say no. Hakeem. So Hakeem.
Well, let me ask this topic again, since Joel heard him is trying to fix his mic and everything. Speaking of cheating, do you consider so there's a wife found her husband having a Tinder profile and everything, and she was asking the question, why you got a Tinder profile? Because it's a dating site. So go ahead, play the clip, and after that we'll go chop it up.
There you go.
Is this you?
What?
My friend just sent me this. Looks like it's your Tinder profile.
It looks familiar. It's like, that's double, it looks like a double gang thing.
A doppelganger.
Yeah, like how you have one person in this part of the world and another person looks exactly like you. Like a man in the mirror.
No. Look at these. I took all of these photos of you. I know that's you. So this ain't your Tinder profile. This ain't your Tinder profile.
No, you didn't ask me if it's not, I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, I have Tinder profile, but I don't know if this one in particular is the one.
What do you have a Tinder profile for?
No, it's not I use it for business. So like I don't know if this is the same one. It looks, but that's how I go and I solicit business for the car wash, for the mobile car wash. So that way I go and people try to talk to me.
What car wash?
My car wash business now.
When did you start a car wash business?
I started it recently. So that's why you were saying that my this thing. So what I'm
Boy,
saying
he's
is
slick.
the business is doing very well. I know I haven't told you yet, but I use it. So I go, and before another friend goes and
You gotta
sends
keep
you
your story
something else,
straight. Keep your
I
story
also
straight,
have,
sir.
and this is for business purposes. I have Hinge and I have Bumble. Just so, but it's for business.
You're full of shit.
No, it's for business. Before
You're not.
I don't hear. No, it's business now. You can get business deduction. Why are you overreacting?
It's business.
No, you see how you've poured water everywhere. You didn't even let me finish telling you the business acumen that I have. You're talking to somebody that is a marketing expert. It's not everybody that's on this.
Marketing expert, my ass.
You've poured water on this thing now. This is my business iPad also now. And this is my business iPad.
Oh my God!
Hey man, this something we need Ashton. Ashton, please
Yo,
laugh on
This
this.
made my day.
yo. No, but it does happen.
Nigerians got game, man.
They
They
Nigerians
do.
got
do,
game, man.
boy. He's a boy. But the thing is, he should have asked her, "How do you know I got? How do you know I have a Tinder account? How do you know? Because that means she got one too." But go ahead, Hakeem. What's your thought?
No, listen. When you're with somebody and you're doing that, pay them your card. And that's like this is why the internet is crazy, and this is why you got to watch out for the algorithms too, because you can sign on to something and mysteriously your picture will show up on somebody's feed, and if you cool with the only way you could cheat like that is don't be friends with your girl's friends, and then you don't introduce them. But that's weird. But you don't be cheating. There's no cheating in it.
There's no cheat, but but Tinder, but he played it off good though. I know it's a skit, but let's say if he did it good because he was smart. He said, "Yo, I'm using it for business,
Business purpose.
business purposes." Oh, I'm trying to say, hilarious. But at the same time, I would say there's got to be boundaries when it comes to the aspect of cheating because some people
Yes.
don't understand that. Some people might say it's not cheating because I got a Tinder account. I'm not on it, so how you know I'm cheating? Delete it. I'm not deleting that account. Then that's a whole different type of conversation. Go ahead, Jordan.
Hey man, if I was telling say, hey man, it wasn't me. That's somebody catfish somebody. It wasn't me. That's not me. That's somebody trying to catfish. It wasn't me. It's not me. I don't know who that is. It's not me. That's not me. Hey man, but he was trying to give stories and then switching up his stories and switch it up and everything. And she was like, yeah, nigga, keep lying. Keep on lying. Keep on lying. Yeah, keep on lying. Funny, yeah. It's funny, yeah. But yeah, man, stuff like this, man. If you want to date somebody, man, just break it off with your wife. It ain't working out, man. Because if your wife gotta follow you on your Tinder account knowing that's you, and then you gotta make up a 5-minute, 12-minute story to keep switching up, man, you're guilty. Plain boy guilty, man. Just say hey, I'm not happy in the relationship. I'm gonna break it off, and then you go on a date and everything. But like I said, your wife cost you red-handed because the story you was trying to make up, man. You lost right there by trying to make up all these type of stories, man. All these type of stories, and for that, you got busted. Go ahead, Joe.
Listen, when you marry, man, you gotta cut all those accounts. There's no reason for you to even have an account. You have your queen, you have your partner. What you need to start seeing, still looking for. Ain't no reason for that. The fact is, my brother had an excuse for everything that she brought to him. That's skills. That is somebody on their game. But I don't want to have that conversation. That's why I'm married, brother. I'm stress free. I don't got shit. I ain't got anything.
Preach.
Preach.
No, but Ashton Williams said my girl deleted my plane of fish. I was brokenhearted. Sorry to hear that, Ashton.
You're the same.
It feel like he lost his best friend. I was trying to tell you.
You're the same.
Ashton say, I got my queen. I need a.
They said Joe got his queen. He need a 304.
No.
No, but that's crazy. That was saying like you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I was saying if you got those type of account and you marry, delete them.
Hey,
okay. One of
if
friends
you're married, I don't even think about it because if you think about it, there's some woman if someone they be thinking you dreaming and be like, hey babe, I just had a dream that you made a Tinder account. And they be really thinking it, and they be looking at it, and they see that, and then after they wake up, they be going on the phone, think you got a Tinder account, some type of account, and everything. There are some women, if you be married for a while, or you know, she's the type of woman that just like think that something's wrong in relationships. She's gonna search for things. She's gonna search on your phone, on your internet, whatever. Simple as that. That's why for me, I'm clean. I don't mess with anything. I'll be on here, Chaos Culture Radio. I'll be with my daughter. I'll be with my wife. I'll be on my phone playing my games. That's it.
Jordan making it funny. His wife is watching it. He's like, yo, I'm telling you, that's all I do. Nothing more. That's right. But Hakeem, you gonna get rid of your Plain and Fish account, or you already got rid of it?
I already got rid of it. I'm going to the mosque to look for a wife. That's where I'm going at right now. Like I'm not on the dating apps no more. I'm looking for marriage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna catch me.
Hey, shout out to this person someone. Hey, this person someone. Look, Hakeem, she told me the other day, right? Like people on Facebook still poking.
Oh my God, yeah.
What you told me?
Now, Ron, that's old school, man. Like, Ron, that's old school. You still poking?
Yeah, people still doing it. That did have me dying. I was like, wow, people on Facebook still poking.
2024, you still trying that lame ass shit?
That's so wild.
I was in tears. I was like, yo,
that's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, I can't try that. See.
Oh, to poke somebody? I don't even know how to do it.
That was it. I had to Google it. I was like, wait a minute, how do you
poke somebody?
You got to go to Facebook. You got
me and my wife back was in Miami. We used to do that in Facebook, like just be poking it for no reason. We be doing that. Me and my wife.
No, but they don't have the feature anymore. You literally have to go. You got to go to Facebook, Hakeem. Put on the search bar. You got to put poke on Facebook, and it'll come up on Facebook, and it'll come right there. And I had to Google it. I was like, how do you do that? Because they got rid of the feature. Because people were feeling like they were getting harassed.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Jordan and I can say the same thing, man. There ain't no better feeling than them going through all our phone and finding not a damn thing, not a text, not a picture, and we feeling mighty high in our chest all out because there ain't nothing going on, man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. There was sometimes in my 14 years of our relationship, there was times that my wife suspected that I was cheating, but I wasn't doing anything. Because there's sometimes I might be, but in Miami I might be out a little bit too long. But that was in Miami days and everything. And I haven't been doing anything, but she'll be suspicious sometimes. And so I had to be like, I mean, and like she don't be checking your phone and everything, but it's like a suspicion of time, like what's going on and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm trying to find a way to be as committed as ever because I don't want those problems. Because sometimes there's a woman that might think you're cheating, and you might go into the problems not thinking you're cheating, and you know you be thinking like, shoot, this is the case. I should have got something. I got to go through this and everything. And for me, I don't want to go through that. That's why I'm like, I'm on here with my daughter, with my wife, on my phone, or I might do other things to get some money, and that's it.
Hey, Asher, don't be saying I'll be out here cheating. I don't be cheating too. Nah, buddy. I'm a clean. You better ask Hakeem. I'm clean. Yeah. I'm a clean guy. When I'm into you, I'm into you. Yeah, Urban. You see Joe with the hat? He cammed up just to show he got the hat.
Yeah, Natasha said the same thing. That's right.
Clean.
Supporters.
So we getting there. No, but the poke thing, it is like first time said, it did. Facebook did take it away because of the harassment, but you can still do it. You just go to so I'll be seeing you going around poking people. I'm
gonna try it out today. I'm gonna try it out. You say what happened to black men don't cheat? Black men don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
We don't.
That's a misconception.
Have you seen my old?
We got our queens.
Account? I forgot the password. Yeah, we got our queens.
You know,
we don't cheat.
You know, I'm not in a relationship, so me talking to people don't mean I'm cheating. You know what I mean?
I see Joe smiling.
Yeah, you know. We got it.
Oh Oh man. And I think the hardest thing when you with somebody, you go to the beach, right? You know, you go to South Beach, you see women, like beautiful women. You go to South Beach and she's with you. You look at her so hard, you're like, yo, I don't.
No, you looking at that water, Ron. You looking at that water hard, man.
Yeah.
You looking straight ahead, brother.
Yeah.
But like, don't that girl look pretty? Nah, I'm looking at you.
Oh, I'm looking at the palm trees. That palm tree is so pure. You see the palm trees?
No, it's
palm
difficult.
trees.
I'm looking at that sun, Ron, getting blinded, man. I ain't trying to get in trouble.
Right.
And
Right.
women good at what they do. They test you too. They good at what they do.
You gotta be slick with it too. You gotta be slick with it. You gotta pretend like you about to fall and then look like them. You ain't like you about to trip. Oh shit. Oh, you know what I mean?
Right.
But some people figure out the secret. I want to be wearing them like the sunglasses so they can look and be like, yo, they smart. They smart with it. They know they're gonna fuss them out, boy.
Like this. Staring. I'm not looking at anything. You talking about?
Like, baby, I'm high. They always say I'm high. Especially in South Beach, boy. They crazy. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, people, on to the next topic. So, former NBA player Glenn Davis is going to jail. Going to prison for 3 years. He's going to prison for a health insurance fraud. So what he did was not just him, but there's been a couple former NBA players. So they was trying to beat the system of filing false claim reports to the NBA health insurance and everything. And they was doing it for like a few years. And now they got caught and they got charged. And now, Glenn Davis, he was like one of the big ones, one of the big names who really got who got caught in the fraud. And now he's going through 3 years in prison, man. And he went on his live the other day, and he was, talk about, him going to prison. Go ahead, I can't play the clip. After that, we're going to chop it up.
Damn. I got a cold imagination, though. I do that actor shit. I got a cold imagination. I'm going to have to choke the chicken in the bathroom. That's crazy. I'm gonna be swole though. I swear to God, I'm about to get in so much shape. Oh God. That's the only way you can stop me from eating hamburgers is put me in jail. That's what God said. I'm gonna stop you eating hamburgers. I'm gonna put you in jail. You don't want to stop eating hamburgers and Cheetos? You're going to jail. So now I'm gonna come to Rock.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I know he's doing 3 years, but he might do 2 for good behavior. But yeah, man, he got caught in that NBA insurance fraud, and not just him. It's been a few other players, but out of all the players, he was the biggest name because he did win a championship with Boston. The Boston Celtics with the big three: Paul Pierce, Kevin KG, and Ray Allen. And he was a big part of them winning the championship. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, what's your take, Hakeem? What's your take with this situation?
Funny enough, and Joe, I'm gonna make you laugh. I met him on Boylston Street.
Oh, really?
I met him when he was playing, because I lived in Boston when they was here, him, Ray John, and all them. He's a big skateboarder fan. So he was at the skateboard shop. Very nice guy. He shook my hand. He was cool, good with the kids. It's just unfortunate to see him do this. I'm even surprised that he's even involved in something like this. He has a very good disposition about him.
No, but the purpose of the fraud, because when I was listening, I think it was DJ Academic, somebody was breaking it down. They said the thing is, he would use it, and he would because I think the NBA, when you go do medical like massages and stuff like that, I think they give you a check, so he would get more than what he's supposed to be getting. That's why he would get. That was the aspect of the fraud. But in his case, I'm gonna be honest. He's not gonna be with the regular prisoners because he was an NBA star. They're gonna put him totally separate. Nobody's gonna be able to touch him. That's why he was saying what he was saying. Like, damn, he might even get out probably less than a year. I'm just being honest, because his lawyer's gonna come in and say, no, it's just a misunderstanding. He probably was dealing with a difficult time, and then you'll see him out. That's why he's laughing and joking around about it, because he knows, like it's like you don't really hear that much story. A lot. I know there's some, but you don't hear that many stories of like a lot of NBA stars going broke nowadays. Like a lot of them are smart, but it's just a sad thing to see like him. But Hakeem, that's amazing you met him. I always wanted to meet him though, because he used to be in Miami a lot, but I just never came
Yeah,
across him.
I met him in Boston. Nice guy, really nice guy. Tall as hell too. He's really tall, and you know what I mean. It just, you know, you know what I mean. He's really nice. Because I was able to chat with him and say, "Yo, big baby," you know what I mean, stuff like that. But you know, I don't know what these guys be thinking.
Go ahead, go ahead. I mean Jordan or Joe.
Yeah, man. Man. It's crazy, man. Just like that, you try to beat the system, and the system's gonna find you and then put you in prison and everything. And like I say, and the thing is, he's going to federal prison. He's not going to state prison. It's not like, you know, state prison. That's where they hold like killers and murderers and everything. They, you know, they hold federal prison holds inmates that are less violent and dangerous nature in a way.
Correct.
So he's going to the federal prison, which, you
I would
know,
say he's good. He's good.
he's good. They're more lenient in federal prison than they are in state prison and everything. But yeah, I agree with you, Ronnie. He's gonna get out less than a year and everything. But it just tell you for other professional athletes, not just in the NBA, and then that's in the NFL and or the NHL, which is hockey and everything. When they have, don't try to take the system for granted of health insurance, because at the end of the day, they're gonna try to get your money. They're gonna get their money back, and also they're gonna put you in jail, and that's how it is.
Yeah, Joe. I don't know if you have any thoughts on Glenn Davis.
Nah, the only thing I would say, Brother Ron, is that Hakeem keeps on preaching this over and over. If he had a wife, a good sister, to tell him to be financially responsible, he would be in a better situation.
I want to second that and say this. Statistically, go look up the statistic. Most millionaires are married.
Yes.
Most millionaires are married. Men who are married have better health than men who are single. These are all statistics.
That's a fact. Yes.
Men morale is a lot better. And you know,
they live longer.
They live longer. You know what I'm trying to say? They catch ailments, but I could say that because my dad was one of them. My dad, when he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, it was through my mother aggravating him to go to the hospital to catch it in time to get that handled. So this the same thing. And we even talked about Drake and all of this. He's into a lot of these beefs because of women. If he was married, he would have never been in these type of issue right now.
But the thing with Drake's case, he can't do it. It's gonna hurt his brand. He has to be single.
But you see, the thing about it is, what's more important, making money or being happy?
Making money. To him.
Then I'd rather be poor. I'd rather live in a box.
Because he can't. I forgot who it was. A singer. I forgot who it was. Well-known singer. When he got married, it literally hurt his brand. It literally destroyed his brand.
I know
I forgot who it was. You know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to be single. It's an image thing that they has to be single. Now, if he married, you gotta do that in the backhand, but don't make it public. Don't make it public. It's gonna hurt his brand dramatically. It's gonna hurt his brand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it
is. It is. That's how the business is. Yep.
That's how it is. All right, we're gonna jump to the next topic. Oh, this is a good one. We're gonna talk about Shannon Sharp versus Shaq. So you guys know Shaq and Shannon are going at it on these on the internet. So what happened was it was a topic that he was on Nightcap, that what Shannon was talking about. This was like a few weeks ago, and he was talking about Hall of Famers, NBA Hall of Famers, and he felt like Shaq, as him, he should have won like more championships and more MVPs because he was so dominant. Shaq, he has one MVP and he has 4 championships, 1 with Miami and 3 with the Lakers and everything.
Yes.
But Shannon Sharp thinks like, he should have did more. There was rumors of him, when he was in the Lakers and everything. I think after his second championship, he never even really worked in the offseason. He never really worked out. You know, all he ate was like cheeseburgers and McDonald's and everything. Now, and this was according to Kobe Bryant. He was saying this stuff too. So, you know, and Shannon's like, you know, you really didn't take it seriously. If you would have took yourself seriously, you probably would have more 5-6 championships, have 4 or 5 MVPs, and be probably been the most dominant player alive. You would have been, you know, up there with Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and that conversation of being the GOAT and everything. And so Shaq, you know, this week he kind of responded to that on his tweet. I'm gonna read it to you guys. So he said, you know, you took me sticking up for Shy, asking jealousy questions, and we just Shaq was because Shaq was talking about he was doing an interview with the Joker for the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, because he won an MVP. And this is the tweet going at Shannon Sharp. He says, shows how smart you are, how you say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbaits for you. If you ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, then you can't speak on me. Don't forget, I know what you do to get where you at. Me jealousy sounds like you're jealous. I know you're trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people in the case you forgot. 4 rings, 3 finals MVPs, top 50 and the top 575 players alive. Google me. And to be quite frankly, all this new success you got, you're still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but according to you, I work less than you, but I'm worth more than you. Make sense.
It's facts.
Still love you too, bro. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I am too old for this crap. Love always the most dominant big man ever, who never took it seriously. Remember, I don't know you. And in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you.
Ooh.
He said, hashtag G4.
Damn, Shaq.
I have
it's facts though.
Yeah, I have it. You don't. Not in my profession. And your GOAT debate never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as, the most dominant big man ever. Hashtag an apex predator. God damn, Shaq went in on that tweet. So Shannon Sharp had a response for that, and after that we'll chop it up. Go ahead, Akeem.
He ain't lying though.
Yeah.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, that tweet, man, he went on.
Never professed. I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say,
yes, sir,
I got what I got because I worked my ass off. Now,
yes,
Shaq has been the one that said that he didn't work as hard, he didn't train as hard, he didn't eat as well as he should have.
Right.
Shaq is the one that anytime someone wins an MVP, he talks about how he should have been the MVP over Steve Nash. Now, you guys have heard me speak glowingly. I say Travis Kelce is better tight end than I was. So was Gronk. So was my guy, what's his name? For the Chargers. Antonio Gates, Gonzo, Big Winslow. I'm cool. I got no problem. You know why I got no problem, Ocho, with giving people credit?
Right.
Because I got everything out of my God-given ability. God gave me the ability to do what I could do. But he gave me discipline. He gave me dedication, the way I trained, the way I ate, the way I slept. So this was all I could get.
Right.
Now, I would have felt some type of way if I'd have got these numbers and I half-assed it. But I never half-assed it. Am I a top 100 player? No. Am I the equivalent as a football player as Shaq was as a basketball player? No. But what I did do is that I maximized that. And my question, if Shaq and because it's rough on the back. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you eat the way you should have? That just goes to show you how great you was. That you didn't, you allowed your weight to get out of control. The injury started to creep up and you got 4 rings and you got 3 finals MVP.
See, I'm mad, man. I wish I understood.
Why you mad?
Because I wish I understood goddamn basketball. So when you talking about Shaq, especially during that time, think about this. If I don't know basketball now the way I should, the way you do. Like what you telling me right now, it's like I'm trying to process the shit.
Think about it.
But I can't because I wasn't watching back then.
Think about it, Ocho.
Fuck,
he's the most dominant big man in the history of the game.
I know that
and
much, yes.
And he got one MVP.
So, but think about this. Think about how they just, I'm not going to say rob. I don't want to use the word rob.
How they rob?
How they robbed Shea. 30 points. Number 1 seed. But he doesn't get it.
They were
so what's the criteria? What's the criteria for MVP if you just gave it to Joker again?
But I don't think they gave it because Joker was top 10 in points, top 10 in rebounds, top 10 in assists, and they basically had the same record. They just had OKC just had a better division record.
Oh,
so you're talking about so it's not like they were the number 1 seed and Joker was number 10.
Right. Okay.
Shaq, if you took what I said as a slight, okay, I can get it. And people say, well, see, my thing is that I'm not saying that I've never said I was the equivalent, and I'm quick to say that when I talk about Kevin Durant or I talk about any player, I said I'm not the equivalent basketball player, but all I can do is maximize my ability.
Right.
Shaq know deep down, he could take all the shots. Yeah, you got more money. Yeah, you're more famous than me. Yeah, you're more well-known. You're going to have way more money than I ever have. But nobody will ever say that I was lazy or I cheated myself.
Ooh, and then also,
that was good.
I don't know if you want to play this, Hakeem, or not. I'll just send it to you. And after that, Shaq made a diss track against Shannon Sharp as well. So Shaq ain't playing.
No, the diss track I don't think we can use because it's probably copyright.
Okay, just want to know if you want to. But go ahead, man. He did make a diss track, but go ahead, man. What's your take? Ronnie, what's your take?
No, but the thing I like to get this one on the aspect of Shaq. Shaq did say numerous of times that he could have won more MVP if he did pretty much better himself in shape. One thing about LeBron James, people don't give LeBron James a lot of credit. LeBron take good care of himself. LeBron James down there almost 40, and he playing like he's 21. Really good, great shape. Take really good care of himself. And Shaq mentioned that too at a time when he be on his TNT commentary. He always say LeBron James in great shape. If I was just kept on that shape pattern, I would have been like LeBron James. So that's one thing Shaq did do to himself, which kind of harm himself, is by letting himself go. Now, and when it comes to the aspect of the game, we already know Shaq. There will never be a great center like Shaq. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. Nikola Jokic, the Joker, aka the Joker, I love him. I'm one of his biggest fans. He's right. When it comes to the numbers and the percentage and the assists, the rebound, and the points, the man is unstoppable. You can't beat him. But when it comes to dominating the game, there's no comparison. I'm just sorry. But Monique said something. She had a comment in the chat, which I do agree with her. It seems like Shay is getting into a lot of drama.
He is.
And I don't know why. I understand why he do it, because our culture love drama. We love dysfunctional. But to me, I think he need to change that route. To me, he should be doing a route like a Joe Rogan. You see how Joe Rogan is? You never see Joe Rogan in no form of drama at all. And he's one of the biggest podcasts of all time. But I don't know what Shay. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's trying to take his brand. But if he's trying to go hood with it, Shay ain't gonna be here for a very long time. I'm just being honest, guys. I'm just being honest. And I'm not even hating on the man. But to me, he has great talent in the what he's doing, like all these big interviews. To me, that messiness, leave it alone. But I know him and Shaq when you do an interview, and I know it's gonna be one of the biggest. But I think because he saw the numbers he did with Cat Williams, he's trying to emulate that, and I think that's the wrong way to go. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Can I go first, Hakeem?
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna say shout out to Shannon, because that Cat Williams, that's the number one interview in podcast history, just by interviews.
Correct.
He passed Joe Rogan by being the number one and everything. But I'll say to this, Ronnie, we clearly know that he's, like I said, how he's taking this podcast. It's like I said, I think that's what he's not what he's doing, but that's what he's doing and everything. Because if you go back to Undisputed and everything, he got that Uncle Shay for going back to Undisputed and everything, being the the hood uncle. You know, remember on the show, he used to bring out liquor. He used to bring out Black and Miles and everything. And you know, and that's what kind of people portray him to be. So, and that's what we kind of know, you know, Shannon Sharp to be and everything. So for him to doing that and then transferring to one to the podcast or having Club Say Shay, you know, I'm not surprised that he's going this route because we kind of see him, the person that he was acting in Undisputed and everything. And but yeah, I agree with you, Ronnie. Like being this messy, you know, it's eventually I know it's doing good with him. He's getting numbers, he's getting subscribers, he's making, you know, he's on top of the game right now. But eventually, you know, eventually it's gonna hurt your brand and everything. It's gonna fall over and everything. Now going with the Shannon Sharp and the Shaq situation and everything, you know, Shaq, you know, when I read his tweet, he was completely 100% correct and everything. You know, in the NBA, he was the dominant. I mean, the dominant. You saw that when he was in the Lakers, did that three-peat, he was unstoppable. 7'2", 315. You can't stop him. You have 2, 3, 4 people. You get the ball, he'll back you up. Barbecue chicken, like Shaq always say, he puts you in that barbecue chicken and everything. He was dominant. And the thing, and you're right, Ronnie, he like I said, he would have ate better, and you know, he probably would have win more. And Kobe Bryant told him, you fat F, stop eating McDonald's so we can win more championships and everything. Kobe had a problem with him. Like in the offseason, he always had a problem with Shaq, like not taking care of himself. And that used to piss Kobe off. And that's why they had to separate. One of the reasons, because it got so bad that it caused tension with other things. And that's why when the trade happened, it was just going to be Kobe over Shaq. And Shaq, you know, Shaq got and then traded Shaq to Miami. You know, a year later, he won a championship with D-Wade and everything. Shout out to him and everything. But yeah, Kobe Bryant was on himself out of all season. Stop eating these damn cheeseburgers at McDonald's. Stop buying these 5, 6 Big Macs and everything, which it was cheap at the time. Stop eating these damn Big Macs and get your ass on the court. And let's win more championships and everything. And eventually, years later, I remember Shaq and Kobe Bryant had an interview together, reminiscing and everything, you know, and they buried the hatchet, you know, and that was cool again, you know, before Kobe passed, God bless his soul. So they buried hatchet on that and everything. Yeah, but Shaq, no, like I said, Shaq, he's happy where he's at. You know, he was a dominant center, won 4 championship rings. Like I said, we'll never see a man like Shaq again. And like I said, Shaq, he's on inside the NBA with Turner Sports. We see this man every day on the commercials on TV and everything. And like I said, he's not gonna stop with that. So yeah, but yeah, Shaq right now, he's big time, man. He's doing his thing. You know, what Shannon Sharp is saying, you know, he could have did more. He could have did more, but I think what Shannon was constantly saying, you know, him being lazy and everything, and constantly bringing it up because, you know, he brought it up back in the Undisputed days, and as well, we talk about, you know, how great Shaq would have become. So this was, you know, going on for years until, you know, Shannon Sharp said it again on a note and said it again on the nightcap, and you know, and Shaq, you know, he was tired of it, and that's why he responded to that. And now, you know, he responds to it, and he had a diss track. I'm gonna listen to it after the show, but yeah, but usually, you know, Shaq diss track would be really, really good. But yeah, man, shout out to Shaq. He's doing his thing. Period.
Go ahead, Akeem, and then
Shay Shay wasn't the only one who said that. Patrick Ben David from Valuetainment also said the same thing. So a lot of people still are antagonizing Shaq because they say he could have been better than what he is. But everybody has their own life. The road he took, he's still the greatest big man. But for me, what I love the most about him is he bought his mama a house. His mama don't have to work no more.
Yep.
That's the biggest accomplishment any man would want to do. So for me, all that other stuff doesn't even matter. So
Akeem, man, you're right, man. People don't talk about how much Shaq has given to the community for years, for decades. And you talk about Shay Shay. What the hell's he done, man? I haven't seen stuff from this dude giving back to the community.
Nah.
Facts. That's
facts. Facts.
No, that's fact, Joe. I forgot about that. He did. Shaq did do a lot of things for the community. Even when he was in Miami doing the police department in South Beach, he was doing things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all don't remember the sneakers? He was giving it out to the poor, you know what I'm saying? The people who couldn't afford the sneakers. He was one of the first ones to give it up.
who had affordable basketball sneakers because he wanted to, because somebody complained. And let's be honest with you, I had a pair of them growing up. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the Shaq shoes?
Yeah, I had a pair of Shaq shoes.
Yeah, Shaq do a lot, especially for the black community. He does do a lot. He gives back. He gives back. Not only that, he's close to a billionaire. So I'm gonna say Shannon knows I think that he would never meet up to Shaq level. He knows that. But the thing is, my only issue with Shay is, I think he's going to the messy route, and I'm tired of like they're using black creators, content creator, black podcasters. Like, why they got to be always messy? You get what I'm saying? The other podcasters, you got Joe Rogan, who really not that many. Howard Stern, who they consider one of the godfather when it comes to podcasting, televised televised TV show. And even he was conducting himself in a smooth way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, why they always got to put us on a Whitney Williams type side? Like, we got to be messy. We got to bring in that drama and that form of entertainment. That's the only thing I don't like. Because I was like, man, Club Shay Shay could be the biggest. Because like Jordan said, which is true. That interview with Cat Williams is one of the biggest things of all times. He could have utilized that for something really, really powerful. But now he's going to the beef side. And it's like, come on now.
You'll never last.
Exactly, Hakeem. It never lasts.
Mm-hmm.
Just for a short time, gone.
Yep.
Gone. But go ahead, Jordan.
All right, shout out to Aston Weeds. We was talking a little bit on the chat. Next topic. My bad. Let me go to the article. Give me a second. Let's do this one. This is really good. So a single mother went viral yesterday in the house. No, on Wednesday. She went viral. She talked about how, having kids overwhelmed her, and she felt so overwhelmed that she gave him away. She gave him away because she felt so overwhelmed. And there was rumors after she gave him away. I guess she went out that day or the next day, and I guess there was rumor that she was going to the club and twerking and everything, and she's getting shamed for it and everything. But go ahead, I can play the clip. After that, we're gonna chop it up.
I was at the firehouse for like 3 hours. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And then they called the cops, and then the cops came, and then I talked to the cops, and then they brought us up here to Children's Services. So with that being said, before they take custody of them, does anybody want them? So yeah, I done reached out, no response, no nothing, and I'm tired, I'm over it. I let the fuck out of them, but like I said, if anybody wants to take custody of them or whatever, we are up here at Children's Services. I think she about to walk back in here.
Hey, what's your plan for tonight? We're gonna have you sit in the lobby. I've got to interview the kids. Did the police bring you in with the kids?
No, I drove. I just followed them.
Okay. And they had the kids in their car, did you?
Yeah, they had the kids and the medic with them.
Okay. So if you want to sit in the lobby, I'm going to interview them, and my supervisor's going to look for a plan to see if we can come up with something. But currently, agency does have custody. They gave us custody. I don't know if they explained that to you.
Mm-mm.
when the police bring the kids in, they give us what's called law. It's emergency custody, just because they have concerns.
Yeah, because I'm overwhelmed. My health
Yeah.
is, like I don't have no help with them at all.
So I'm going to go back and interview the kids, and right now it's out of dependency, so it's no fault of anybody's. But anything can change. If somebody tells me something, it could be different. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question. I still have like clothes and stuff. Can I bring their clothes up here, or do you guys get all new clothes? Or
it will depend. Depending on where they go. If they go to a foster home, they'll provide the clothes. They don't usually take clothes from outside because of bed bug concerns and stuff.
Yeah, although I don't have none, but yeah.
Okay, I know, but you
I
know,
know.
you came from foster parents.
I would feel the same.
Yeah, if you're bringing kids into your home, you're not going to always trust that.
And
if
now,
they have special things like blankets or toys, when you get assigned a caseworker, you can always.
I was at the firehouse.
Woo,
Yeah.
I got a lot
So,
to say on that one, but go ahead.
yeah. So So there's a situation in our Black community that they're for her. She, like I said, she does a little checked out, and she's like, she made a decision of give her kids away to CPS and everything, and and there's situations like this, which is like people it can be cringy sometimes. But go ahead, Ronnie. Now, what's your take? Was she wrong for giving up on her?
Oh man, ladies, stop allowing man to. I'm trying to be careful. Stop allowing man to come inside you. If the man is not financially capable of taking care of you or the child, stop it. That's the issue with the Black community. Women keep allowing men to buzz down, and they know they don't have the mental capability of handling it. This is sad. This pissed me off because it's like, dude, now you putting kids into the system, foster care, where they already know a lot of kids that's in the foster care system doesn't do well in life. They need a home. These women, that's what I say. These women, I don't understand them. Like they get these. No, I'm trying to be careful. I ain't trying to get. They get these terrible men, and they constantly keep allowing them to do stuff to them, and then they get mad, and then now you have a woman like, bro, that's sad, bro. That shit pissed me off because I'm like, dude, it's stories after stories after stories after stories after stories. Like, come on now. Now, I'm one of them people I don't agree with deletion. I don't agree with deletion. I don't agree. But sometimes I be like, I see why. Because bro, look at her. Like literally break down, look at the video. That girl look like she's about to break down. Thank God she didn't do nothing to them kids.
Yep. You're right, Ron. You're right, Ron. I commend her because she got help. She got help for herself and the children. You wouldn't think about what will happen in the future. So I commend her, but it's still a sad situation, man. Listen, as a father of 3, it's a lot. It takes a lot and a lot of commitment because you give up yourself, to be honest with you. You give up all the stuff that you want to do. And she's young, man. You could tell that she still want to do her life. But once you have a kid, I'll be honest with you, man, your whole mentality is focused on them, raising them, providing for them. And I'm going to tell you something. I wish I could do a lot, but my 3 kids are the greatest decision I've ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? And the only way I could do that is that I continue being selfless person to make sure that they got everything that they need, man. I'm going to be honest with you, man. More women understand is that they got to understand which route they want to go. Do they want to commit to have a child, or do they want to continue living their life for themselves? And it's all right if they want to do one or the other, but the fact is you can't choose both.
That's true. Situations like this, and I'm gonna talk about in our family and my wife's family. When we see stuff like this, it can be cousins or aunties, whatever like that. When the kids want to give up on their kids, one of our aunties or grandmas, we're gonna try to adopt them and everything, because we do have some people in our family or some people that you do know that are not well taken care of, or what I'm trying to say, not the mothering type. They might have the kid, but they're not mothers and everything like that. We might have that somebody in our family members that does that. in our family, in my wife's family, when we see stuff like that, we make sure that if we have talks like that, and if we want to be the guardians, we will do that and everything. So I know if my cousins are in that situation, in anything like that, I'll be saying, hey, if you're in that situation, you need help, let me be the guardian, and I'll take care of your kids. Or if you need me to be the guardian of your kids all the way till they get turn 18, 19. If you just not a mothering type, we are, like I said, in that family, in the Black community, I've seen in my family, is these family that we will make sure we will adopt the kids and be guardians and everything. But in her situation, how it seems like she had no type of family member, and she had to get up to CPS and everything. It's just very sad to see and everything. It's very, very sad. I just wish for her, she would have maybe a family member, an auntie, a mother, a grandparent, because there's like I said, also grandparents, especially grandmothers in the Black community, they look at situations like, you're not qualified to be a mother. I'm gonna take it from you, and I'm gonna raise this kid and everything. And it looks like, unfortunately, she didn't have a grandmother, any family member who take that duties from her, and she had to get away for CPS and everything. And this is a sad look and everything. But it was allegedly. This is what rumors. It's not a video, but it said allegedly after she gave her kids away, she did without clubbing. Allegedly, I just want to throw that out. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Yeah,
Joe was right. Go ahead.
That was a tweet too. It was a tweet that we seen. We outside tonight. I want to just comment and say what Joe and them said. First, we want to applaud her, because these situations typically end up with the kids are unalive. I want to applaud her for doing the right thing. Foster care is not the best, but it's better to have these kids alive. I want to say that. Now, secondly, I want to say that a woman's flight with kids, we technically don't understand. As a man, I could never fathom it. A single mother flight. I'm going to just put that out there. But what I do want to say, and Joe, you hear me say this all the time. Ron hear me say this, and y'all both are examples of it. You can't do this by yourself. You need a partner. This is why Monique said this Monique said this in the chat. When you finding a mate, discernment is key. Vetting is key, because you potentially can end up by yourself with a child, and you mentally cannot handle this. This is why you need a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Postpartum depression is very serious.
Yes.
Postpartum depression is very serious.
And I'm gonna say I'm gonna add this to know, Hakeem. My wife, she's in a postpartum, and that could last for a year, maybe even more. I just want to let that know. But go ahead.
So when you're married and you're with a partner who actively want to be there were some key things that I noticed in that video, which was troubling to me, which let me know this. One, she never mentioned the father.
Yes.
Secondly, you mentioned this, Jordan, which also say this, and I'm going to say this, and this is what we practice in Islam and everything. It takes a village to raise children. And I think that's just any community that we in, Black, white, Hispanic, whatever. It takes a village.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if y'all know this, and a lot of y'all on this panel can understand this. When a lot of girls get pregnant in the ghetto, she's on her own. Tell me if I'm lying.
No, you're telling the truth.
She's on her own. Everybody has turned her back on them. If she did not pick the best baby father, she's on her own. It's out of sight, out of mind. The next place she would have been is in the shelter, struggling to get by. So this is why I'm going to keep promoting marriage. I'm going to keep promoting vetting, regardless of what anybody talks about, because you have these situations here that's happening in front of ourselves every day. There was a case, Joe, I'm going to mention this case. You should already know this. There was a woman, I don't know if this happened in South Boston, where 3 of her kids got frozen to death, unalived. They did not convict her. When I read the story, because somebody back home mentioned it to me, I was like, what she was going through for it to get to this point. Where was her husband? Where was the man at?
Or where was the village?
Where was the village at? That's another thing, because it's quickly easy to say, I'm going to blame the man. The man walked out on her. We don't know what happened. We don't know if she chose the right guy to have kids with. And sometimes this is no judgment to any woman here. This is not pointing fingers. We all are complicit to this situation as a community, as a village, and as a family. This is why we need to be very smart and make the right decision, because one decision it's a lifetime.
And I'm with Black Beauty. She said something in the comment, which I do agree with it. We use this as a lot, that we always say that is, oh, she can't take care of it, give it to the grandma and give it to the auntie. No, like, we gotta stop promoting that. No, stop laying down with these bum ass niggas. Point blank, period. Sorry, I didn't want to go hardcore, but I'm just saying, like, for real, stop laying down with these bum ass niggas. There's good men out here, because people they use this a lot. Ain't no good man. That's bullshit. Because you have men like Hakeem, you have men like myself, Jordan. Joe don't hurt him. There is a lot of good men with a right head on their shoulder that are trying to build a community. Y'all made a choice. Y'all want to lay down with these niggas, so live with it. Don't give it to your auntie and to your grandma. Nah, that's not their responsibility. That's yours.
True. Right.
And then they said allegedly she went out and party. That bitch need to be in jail. Excuse my language. Go ahead.
It's a hurtful situation, because, you know what I mean, from a person who doesn't have kids and who want children, I would never want to see a kid. And I don't know what emotional stress is going on, knowing that she's handed her kids over. And here's what was even disturbing about it. It was videoed.
Exactly.
For
so she made it clear. Yeah. That's crazy.
Which is going to be on the internet. When these kids start getting cell phones, they're going to run into this. And this is where I say that we need to stop putting our business out there. Now I come back. Where was the community? Where was the other ladies, the other single moms who could be like, hey, girl, let me help you out? Because a lot of us men, you want to know why I say we're the other single mom? A lot of us men who don't have kids, or even if we have kids, but if we're not in the house, we can't relate to this.
Not only that, but they shame us for that too.
Yeah.
Y'all guys 35, 34, 31. Y'all ain't got no kids, dog. Go have some kids. I be like, bro, you think I want them to struggle like your kids?
Listen, Joe.
I'm telling you, our community is fucked.
Y'all made right decisions, man. Y'all making right decisions.
I know. Facts.
Yeah, you made the right decision.
I don't want my kids in foster care. That's not how I was raised. My dad taught me. He said, yo, the day you have kids, your mind gotta be different.
Yeah.
You gotta survive out here. These type of men, this generation are sorry, bro. They sorry. Sorry, man, bro. Sorry.
They selfish, Brother Ron. They selfish, man. They're gonna always forever think about themselves. They're grown children, by the way, man, and they can't even take away of any of the children, man.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I was blessed to have a dad in my life to show me and mind you, my dad's actions. He didn't say much, but his actions showed me. My dad went to work, came home every day. He didn't have no outside kids. He stayed here, raised me, and showed me. And then my mother also said, don't be bringing no babies home. She said, if you get somebody pregnant, you're going to have to marry her. I always kept that in my mind. And this is why I'm at this age I am now. If I want to do this, I want to do this the right way. And I want to make sure we're going to stay together, because we know statistically, kids are far off better when there's two parents in the household.
Akeem, you got to understand is that us coming from fatherless kids. We got to
Yep.
be the example. Because what
Yep.
you just said is, I got to be committed. I show my kids the best way to be a right man, a good
Yep.
father, is to do it consecutively every day,
Yep.
to show
Yep.
them that. Because when they have their children, hopefully, and if not, that's fine. But if they do have their children, they have an example to go off of.
Yeah.
And then people trying to find what to blame. I blame sexuality. I blame the church. They trying to find something to blame. Like, nah, stop the blame game. We got to be smart out here. We got to think of the community. The reason the black community the way it is because the simple fact is we dysfunctional. We not thinking properly. We not thinking the way we should be thinking. Back in the days, even though they were saying they were doing it back in the days, but back in the day they had strong leaders in the community telling them like, hey, you gotta understand, you get her pregnant, that's your wife. You married her, and you figure it out.
Ron,
But
you couldn't pick a better weekend than Mother's Day weekend. We not here for the only reason for our mothers. Our mothers is the reason why we're talking right now. Our mothers is the reason why we're the men we are. So my thing is that you couldn't pick a better weekend to give all the respect to the mothers out there that grew us, raised us to be the men we are. And that's what I'm saying is that you got to understand is that there's a lot of things going on in your mother's life, but she took it upon herself to put that aside, to raise you, to bless you, to support you, to get you where you are right now.
I also want to say this in my last point, and I want to ask y'all brothers if y'all agree with me. There's good fathers in all walks of life, gangsters, businessmen, and it is all about choosing a person who wants to be there. That's all I'm saying.
Preach.
I know guys who ran the streets but still wanted to come home every night to be with their kids. You know what I mean? I know guys who are businessmen who do this but still want to come home and be there. Picking the right person who understands the value of fathership and the value of being with you and the kids, it's the main important, and who doesn't have a thirst to be with other women. That's a key question here. Is he content with being with you and raising the kids? And it's okay to ask them kind of questions. Hey, do you see yourself sleeping with other people? That should give you your answer to know that. And if I get pregnant, and this is a question a lot of women need to ask, if I get pregnant, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. In the dating stage, you need to have conversations like that. If we get intimate, the condom break or we doing unprotected, I gotta let you know you straight. That's the first thing a man should tell a woman. I gotta make sure you straight.
Mm-hmm.
You straight. Cause anything happen, I want to make sure that you're not having postpartum depression, you're not having all these thoughts. Cause I want to put it in your head, you straight. I'm just making that clear. That's a smart man. That's an intelligent man. You could be a street dude and still be smart. There's a lot of them that are. But it's just that these women hook themselves up with these bums, and then at the end of the day, Hakeem, we got to come and fix the community. No.
Yes.
No.
He said it. He said it.
We got to
come.
You got to come.
We got to come and fix the community.
No, that's not how it works, bro. No.
Listen.
No.
Joe, in the future, and Jordan, in the future, when we have the means, we need to have fathership classes across the United States in the ghetto, and we need men like y'all to come and talk, especially you, Joe. Especially since you've been a father for many years, you understand the nuances of it. For a lot of guys who are struggling with this, you know what I mean? This need to be a mandatory class in the jail system for guys who are coming out with kids, for young fathers who are in school to understand the meaning of, and this is what we need: fathership classes, we need brotherhood classes, and we need classes on just how to act in the community.
JJ asked the question, how do we know, you asked, how do we know they're bum? As a woman know, come on, JJ, you know women know when the guy's a bum. Y'all talk among each other. Y'all know when a guy's a bum.
Listen, the fact that she giving the kids up to CPS lets you know the guys didn't even go get the kids.
Exactly,
listen,
he's a bum.
He's a bum. Because
exactly.
Listen here.
Where's the father? The father should have took the kids, man.
And listen, She wouldn't have she would have never even been online if she knew, hey, I'm gonna come drop the kids off. You and your mama, I'm gonna come drop the kids off. You taking them gone. Most guys will be like, okay, most real fathers, it's like, hey, drop them off. They're straight.
And the problem is, Hakeem, them kids are gonna grow up with a lot of hurt,
yes,
a lot of anger,
yep,
and that's what's gonna destroy the community again. Because it's gonna be hurtful kids out here gonna gang bang. My dad don't love me, or she gonna be selling her body. My mom didn't love me. She want to go out there and party.
Listen,
this is the black community. Go ahead.
On TikTok, I get on my feed, I see a lot of obituaries on TikTok of young guys that are younger than me. And when I look at it, it's always the mothers that are there. Yep. No fathers all around. So and it hurts to say this because the next generation of men is just being killed off. It's not going to be a lot of us. When people complain that the ratio to women and men is still overwhelming, look what's going on. So we gotta fix it.
No, but I know it's about that time. But this, shout out to you, Jordan, because this type of conversation we need to have.
Yeah,
I understand we always talk about the relationship and this and that. Those are, but it's a lot of mothers, especially like Jordan Holmes said, we on Mother's Day. It's a lot of mothers out here struggling.
Yeah.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Jordan Hurton. Thank you so much for being on the panel, my brother. Now that they're able to share this moment with us. Cause I think I can care less if we go viral or not. I really, to be honest, I can really care less. I like conversations like these because these are the type of conversations we don't be having.
No.
We don't have these because everybody like, I don't want it's too serious, too deep, it's gonna make me cry. So what? I think we need to have these type of conversations.
Yep.
It's Mother's Day, mothers are struggling. People trying to figure out what I'm gonna give my mom for Mother's Day because they're broke. The kids looking bummy. And not only that, but shout out to the fathers too that are taking care of their kids. Because we know a guy in this space who take his time and taking care of his 3 beautiful daughters. Like he doing the best he can. And people make fun of him for that. That's why I'm like, this is the mental state of our people.
Yep. That's the sad part about it.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But like I say all the time, Ron, we having those conversations thanks to your platform. We're giving those brothers the outlet to listen to you guys and speak about the experiences right now. So that's why I'm saying I always commend you guys because there's brothers that don't come up, that don't speak, that don't say anything in the chat, but they're listening to all the lessons that you're dropping right now, man.
I appreciate that, brother.
That's what we do. Shout out to man. I would say shout out to the team. That's why I say we a team, man. We're family. I don't even see us as a team. I see us as family. You know what I'm saying? People in the chat, when they in the chat, they saying in comment, family. Even though it could be good, bad, or negative, it don't matter. Because we're here to have these type of conversations. And it's sad. Just Jay knows. She's in the chat. She'll tell you. She's been around for a very long time. Different platforms. Black Beauty. And you can see that these guys are, something's wrong with them. I'll be like, you mad at your baby mama, but what you gonna do about it? Are you gonna fix it, or you just gonna come online and talk about it for 24 hours? This is dumb. Guys, please make sure on your way out, please make sure. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Shiesty Avengers is about to get ready to start. So guys, please make sure you make your way over there to Aston Williams channel. Aston, you already know, Big Blur is in the building. Make sure you put your link in the chat so people can make sure to go into the after party because we get down over there in the Shiesty Avengers. Guys, make sure on the way out, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time, like always. Shout out to Joe No Hurt Him. Thank you, my brother.
Brother, I love you, fam.
To you and your family, to your wife, to your kids. May they see more. May Allah make y'all see more and many more other blessings. You know, I know he having technical issue, but, you know, I know he heard that. Blessings, man. He dropped some jewels. Joe Don't Hurt Him. I know you don't got no channel, but if you had a channel, I would have plugged you in.
I appreciate y'all brothers, man. Tell your mothers happy Mother's Day, man. Blessings to you and yours.
Yeah, you and yours. Thank you. Thank you for, again, rocking the gear. That's, bro,
thank you, brother.
Cry.
No, listen, Joe. I appreciate you coming here every other time supporting us, brother.
Yes,
That
always.
You like, bro, your presence is beautiful to me. That with the hat is just icing on the cake.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to the lovely Judge J. Judge J, we thank you. You brought somebody over here, Blade. You brought Blaze over here. He gave you a special shout out. We also give you a shout out as well. Thank you so much for promoting our channel. We really do greatly appreciate you. Don't understand. Thank you to lovely Black Beauty. Thank you to the lovely Natasha Vincent, the mom mother, who's always in the buildings, helping us out, showing us love, dropping people links, dropping the cash app and all. She always do an amazing job. Hakeem said he gonna fly you in. He told me he gonna fly you in. He told me he gonna fly you in.
No,
So
I am gonna fly it in.
Shout out to Victor. Victor's in the building. No Chaser. Shout out to No Chaser. He's been a very good supporter of the platform. We really do greatly appreciate it.
Blessings, Joe Hurdle.
Shout out to Ashton Williams, who's also good supporter of the platform. And you know, we're gonna promote the channel. I told him we got him. Every time we go live, we're gonna tell people go to the after party, because the after party be lit. Ashton just be having me laughing. I'm at work dying. And I was like, he keeps me up. I like, keep doing a great job, my brother. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Kendall, the mom, father is also in the building. Shout out to DJ Charles, who's also in the building. Urban on first time Florida. Them guys, we know them personally. Shout out to them for being in the building. Shout out to Mimi. Mimi, co-host with Ashton
Mimi
Williams.
Belmont.
She be watching it. Go ahead.
Shout outs to Monique. Pretty brown.
Shout out to Monique.
Driving me wow.
Well, how about Brownie Ellie was also in the building? Shout out to her.
Pretty brown driving me.
Shout out to Eric, who was also in the building. Sherry Bryan, who's in the building. And shout out to her because she's getting her reward for being one, like, I think what is the honorary parent of the year, I believe so.
Yeah.
So shout out to her, Gorilla Black, and you know her auntie Bobby Bryan. They doing a wonderful job pretty much raising her child. So that's really, really good to see. Shout out to everybody that's always tuning in, man. We really do greatly appreciate it. You guys don't understand. And if I miss your name, I'm sorry, because I know there's a lot of people in the chat. So if I miss you, my apologies. Shout out to those who watch us on Instagram, Facebook, Kick, and also Twitch. And Facebook, and especially Facebook, because some people go and rewatch the show and they drop a comment, and we really do greatly appreciate it. Like Barry White, sometimes Joe No Hurt go back and
No
watch.
Chaser.
No Chaser.
I see him a lot.
No Chaser. He's tuned in. Shout out to you, Blaze, for also coming by. We really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are new to the channel. Let us know that you swing by so we can, we'll give you a holler. So that was these type of comments. That's what I like about KI Culture Radio. We have deep conversation, even though we may agree, disagree, and be different. We able to still come on, talk about it, communicate with one another. I think that's good, because that's the only way the Black community get fixed. Not only just talking about it, but being about it actionally, like moving with action. That's the power of it, is moving with action. Not only that, guys, make sure you go to KI Culture Radio Community tab. In the Community tab, there's the KI Culture Radio t-shirt with me and Jordan got it on. The KI Culture Radio hat that you saw Joe No Hurt him.
Shout out to Joe No Hurt him, man.
You see the beanie, and like Joe No Hurt him said earlier, there's different colors. So go ahead, get your different colors. Hakeem, I'm actually gonna buy me more. I'm being honest. I know you're gonna tell me to stop, but I gotta buy me more. Not only that, but also Prince Hakeem book, Black Love. His other book is out of the market. Shout out to you, Killer Swag. I see you just came in. We were just about to end, but shout out to you for dropping by. But Black Love is a good book, good read. Shout out to that. Not only that, but also a special shout out to Jabbar. Today is his birthday. He didn't come in the chat, but happy birthday to Jabbar. May you have many more birthdays and many more blessings coming your way. And also Jeffrey Lombard. It's his birthday tomorrow.
It's his birthday.
So shout out tomorrow. So I know he be watching the shows. I want to give him a special shout out.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, there's a lot of May. There's a lot of people born in May. There's a lot of birthdays.
Yeah.
May, November, December, January. Like people love to make love around those times. There's a lot of kids.
Killer Swag said, I've been here. Just listening, but just wanted to announce, thank you, my brother.
No, thank you. Yeah, like Natasha Vincent say happy birthday. The mother say happy birthday to all the gentlemen. That birthday is
Natasha,
today and also tomorrow.
When it's your birthday, I'm gonna spend some cash on you.
Oh, for real.
You
better drop your cash out. You better. I don't care. If you ain't got no cash, I'm gonna get it from Anton, from AntonDaniels.com.
Yeah,
I hit him up. Be like, what's her email?
Basically.
But like always, go ahead.
I said, we'll just come to Montreal to treat you nice.
Hey, I take that chick because I was willing to go to Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day.
For all the mothers, or soon to be mothers, or future
and
mom.
the future mom.
Happy Mother's Day. Because y'all still got eggs
All
inside
heart.
of y'all. So happy Mother's Day.
Listen.
Not only that, even if you don't have no egg and you take care of your other people's kids, happy Mother's Day to you.
Your mother too.
Yeah, and the fathers.
And the
some
fathers
take care of kids, and the mom is the deadbeat. She's gone. So happy Mother's Day. Go ahead.
Hey, don't be scared to drop some more kids. Don't be scared to drop some more kids. Pop some babies out, man. And the ones who ain't got some, get ready to pop some. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Like always. Go ahead.
I'm looking to make 5. Go ahead.
Like always. Thank you for tuning in to Culture Radio. Oh yeah, and Jordan, happy Monday to your wife. She is a new mother.
This is her first Mother's Day.
I got something for her on Sunday to hook her up. I got her something for sure.
Like always, thank you for tuning in to Culture Radio, guys.